Murder, murder, murder in the night. Best not stray too far from the light. Mischief, mischief, who will misbehave? One wrong step could send you to the grave. Murder, murder, what are we to do? Who will be next to you or you? Mischief, mischief, everyone's a mark. Best not wander after dark.
Scheming, plotting, scheming all about. Looking in the shadows, waiting to come out.
Cunning as a leopard, quiet as a mouse. Sometime in the night there'll be a murder at Crimson House. Murder, murder, everyone is cursed. One more soul to quench his thirst. Mischief, mischief, who is on his plate? One wrong move could seal your fate. Murder, murder, who will be the next? Legend says this house is hexed. Mischief, mischief, hiding in our midst. Who will turn up on its list?
Been crawling, are asleep. In the halls, it's a peep.
Villainous rascal, violent louse. Sometime in the night there'll be a murder at Crimson House.
Do the best you can, Jeeves.
You know I will, madam.
You're a comfort. Oh dear, the lights again. Whenever there's a storm or hurricane, they flicker and dim.
I'll call the electrician in the morning.
Won't do much good. Everything here in Crimson House is so old and worn. The wiring, not to mention the plumbing. It's dark, it's cold, it's musty and it reeks.
It's dusty and it leaks.
It's monstrous and it's evil, so I'm told. It cracks, it creaks, it rumbles and it groans.
It mumbles and it moans.
It's overrun with mice and little squeaks.
Woo!
The roof is slowly crumbling and the chimney's falling down.
Perhaps a new solution. Let's burn it to the ground.
This place is simply morbid, indeed I do confess.
It's a blight upon the earth, a dilapidated mess.
Who left those doors open?
I'll attend to them, Mrs. Fitzwilliam.
Mr. Russell wasn't due until morning. It's inconsiderate of new boarders to call up at the last moment and change things about.
Yes, Mrs. Fitzwilliam.
That's better. I don't like it when the lights flicker and dim. It gives me the creeps.
Shall I get you something, Mrs. Fitzwilliam?
For what?
Your creeps, madam.
Don't be ridiculous. It's damp, it's dank,
It shudders and it shakes.
it sputters and it quakes.
Madam, don't forget the septic tank.
Backed up again. It's drab, it's flat, it's dreary and it's dim.
It's eerie and it's grim. We might as well throw out the welcome mat.
The walls are looking dingy, they could use a coat of paint. The floors are scuffed and weathered.
The Sheraton, it ain't.
This place is simply wretched. We need a new address.
It's a scourge upon the earth, a dilapidated mess.
This place is simply vile. It's causing me distress.
It's a scab upon the earth, a dilapidated mess.
There's no medication I know of for the creeps. It's not like having a headache or anxiety attack.
Most perceptive, Mrs. Fitzwilliam.
Yoo-hoo!
Now, who can that be?
It sounds like that strange Miss Strange. Shall I let her in?
Don't be idiotic, Jeeves. She's already in.
I'll see how Cook is getting on with dinner.
I'll get rid of these wet things here.
Jeeves,
Yes, madam?
that way leads to the solarium. That way leads to the dining room and kitchen.
I have a poor sense of direction.
Any fool knows that. But I overlook it because you're kind.
Thank you, Mrs. Fitzroy.
Fitzwilliam.
Forgive me.
A dark and gloomy night.
All nights are dark, and when it rains, they're gloomy.
I knew it would rain. That's why I wore my raincoat. That's why I brought an umbrella.
That hat and veil are hardly appropriate for rain.
Oh, this. I put it on over there. I always keep it on the coat tree. I consider it part of my personality. I feel incomplete without my hat and veil.
No doubt it comes from playing the murderess in so many bad plays.
Bad plays. I've never been in a bad play in my life. A lot of flops, yes, but no bad plays.
You're talking nonsense, Faye.
Or have you forgotten my performance in... And then, they were numb.
First nonsense and now gibberish. I'm not interested in foolish talk. Have you got it?
You're so hateful.
Have you got it?
Yes, a part of it at least.
I want it all.
Hateful and greedy. I'll need a little more time for the rest.
It's entirely up to you, my dear. If you feel the rent at my boarding hotel isn't worth it,
I didn't say that. All I said was I'd need a little more time for the rest.
Fine. I'll give you till tomorrow, noon. Otherwise, you know what'll happen.
Not intruding, am I?
Aw, Anguish Crispy, my favorite mystery playwright. I was just telling Miss Fitzwilliam about my performance in your famous play, and then they were numb.
You were in that? Anyway, I'm writing a new play.
Oh, good.
I hope there'll be a part in it for young Miss Strange. She could do with the work. She needs money. Acting is such a nervous profession when it comes to making a living, you know.
What do you call your new play, Miss Crispy?
I'm thinking of calling it Murder in Progress.
Murder in Progress. I like that. I hope the murderer turns out to be a woman. I am so good at being bad.
Are you sure you were in and then they were numb?
Orchids are peculiar flowers, aren't they?
Why? Are you studying my orchids?
I'm not studying your orchids, Mrs. Fitzwilliam. I'm studying what's on them.
On them?
Bugs?
Bugs?
No. Bugs and orchids are quite interesting. What attracts them to orchids? That's what I'm trying to find out. Most orchids have no scent. This one, for example.
That would be a misconception, Mr. Palegrave. Most orchids do have scent, and sometimes the scent is pungent and overpowering.
You are absolutely right, Mrs. Fitzwilliam. In one of my famous plays, Crime After Crime, or Who Murdered Herbert Fish, the killer's weapon was a vile glass of iced tea made from the squash blossoms of a rare Amazon orchid.
Fascinating.
My detective was able to solve the case by sniffing what appeared to be innocent ice cubes, thereby identifying the murder weapon.
Orchid juice.
Orchid juice. My, that's a clever weapon. You're so inventive, Miss Crispy.
Orchid juice? I don't like the sound of that. Let's hope it doesn't give anyone any bad ideas.
It's a thought.
Beg pardon, Miss Fitzwillie.
Yes? What is it?
There's been a disappearance.
A disappearance? Who?
Not a who, what?
What are you blabbering about this time?
Cook says a loaf of French bread has disappeared.
French bread?
It was on the dining room table next to the imperial margarine. Cook put it there. Now it's gone.
Obviously, it's been misplaced.
Don't be silly. One doesn't misplace a loaf of French bread. Perhaps someone ate it. Oh, the horror!
The whole loaf?
Yesterday, a beef pot pie disappeared out of the refrigerator.
Hardly the crime of the century.
It was all beef, no vegetables. Last week, someone drank half a bottle of milk and left what remained on the back porch where it spoiled. Even the cat wouldn't touch it.
If there's no French bread for dinner, put out crackers.
Whatever you say, Mrs. Fizzleroy.
Poor old Jeeves. His mind is wander.
One day, it'll wander so far it will never come back.
Time for dinner?
There's no French bread!
Back in the library again, Mrs. Russell? My, you are becoming a scholar.
Well, the house doesn't have television, and I'm not much for listening to the radio. Reading helps pass the time.
I wish you'd told me your husband was arriving this evening instead of tomorrow morning.
What difference does it make?
The arrival of a new boarder at Crimson House requires preparation. The maid has to set out fresh towels, clean linen. Besides, Jeeves doesn't like surprises.
There's not even oyster crackers!
To whom are you calling?
How's that?
She asked whom you were calling. I love the way Mrs. Fitzwilliam talks. Don't you? Whom? Who? What kind of a word is who? Rhymes with two.
You, Mr. Palegrave, are an odd young person, and I will thank you kindly not to pluck orchids or any other bit of flora from my solarium. If you wish to study bugs, I suggest you go outside and play in the dirt.
It's been raining. There won't be any bugs in the rain.
Wait until morning?
Smart thinking.
I'll call some other time.
I didn't mean to be rude, Mrs. Russell. I only meant to ascertain that the call was a local one.
That's another good word, ascertain. Sounds like something you put on a bug bite.
There you go. Again, Mr. Pilgrim. Talking about bugs?
Delivery!
Now what?
It's that delivery person again. In and out and in, all hours.
I wonder what she's delivering this time.
Where do you want it?
Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's a pizza.
You got it. One bologna pizza with pineapple chunks and coconut, heavy on the poppy seeds.
It's Jeeves again. He keeps ordering these things. He orders and forgets.
I can't stand here holding this all night. It drips. I've got other deliveries to make.
How is it you're delivering a pizza? I thought you delivered flowers and boxes of fruit.
The speedy delivery service will deliver anything. Our motto is don't quiver, we deliver, day or night.
I must talk to Jeeves. This can't go on.
Dinner is served.
I suggest we go in.
He ordered the pizza.
Here you go, Pops. Enjoy.
Pops, what's this?
It's the pizza you ordered?
How extraordinary. I don't like pizza. I never even eat pizza. Where's the French bread?
If you don't want the pizza, why don't you put it in the freezer?
That's a good idea. I'll put it in the freezer.
Jeeves,
Yes, miss?
the freezer is in the kitchen. You wouldn't want to put the pizza in the library.
Well, of course not. Whoever thought of putting pizza in a library? Makes no sense at all.
Mrs. Russell?
Who are you?
I am Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken detective.
Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken detective.
I just said that.
A moment ago, I dialed your number. I've been trying to get you all day. Don't you have a secretary?
Oh, whatever you've got to say to me, you can say in person.
I have nothing to say to you except this. I no longer have need of your services.
What's that?
I just told you. It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind.
There's probably less here than meets the private eye. Let me scan your file.
Please stop saying that.
It says here that you suspect your husband is being blackballed.
Blackmailed.
That's right, blackmailed.
It's a mistake. I overreacted.
He's been drawing out large sums of moolah from the joint bank account.
I have a vivid imagination. Sometimes it gets out of control. Simply because a man draws out large sums from the bank, there's no reason to suspect blackball.
Blackmail.
I think you'd better go now. My husband will be furious if he found out.
No can do, kiddo. Not until this case has been solved.
But you haven't been hired.
A minor detail. I have a motive, I need a crime.
Imagine that. Why don't you go back to your old job at the Five and Dime?
I'm Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye.
I'm not impressed.
You will be. I need a victim, I need a clue. I'm not just another worthless penny anti-gumshoe. I'm Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye. Your husband is a successful young TV expletive, right?
Leon is in television, yes. But he's not an expletive. He's an executive.
So my eyes are getting bad. Can't read my own handwriting. Maybe I should see an octopus.
I wish you'd see yourself to the front door. That's what I wish.
In due time, Mrs. Russell. In due time. I need a body.
Don't look at me.
A live, dead body. And maybe now you will see. I'm Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye.
I need an aspirin. It hurts to blink.
You need to keep it quiet, sister, and let me think.
I know you're Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye.
You said your husband made you give up a lovely penthouse apartment, complete with radar range, and move into a dump of a hotel. Where is this dump?
You're in it. This is it. Crimson House. But your foot is in the wastebasket.
Oh, what do you know? My gumshoe got stuck. It's all clear to Hercules Porridge.
What's clear?
That your first impression was right. No young TV executive takes his money from the bank and moves into a low-rent hotel without good reason. Ipso facto, blackmail. I'm sorry, I'm on your side. It's in the bag and honey, you'll be glad when you confide in Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye. I'm Hercules Porridge,
The man belongs storage.
I'm Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye. The Hoboken private eye. The Hoboken private eye. That's me.
Crimson House isn't inexpensive. It cost a lot of money to stay here. A small fortune.
Food must be great, huh?
Oh, it's dreadful. The only advantage is that you can lose weight.
Who was that?
Who?
Some character with a pizza box.
Oh, that must have been Jeeves. He's the butler.
A place like this has a butler? I didn't know butlers existed outside of mystery stories.
He's forgetful.
Like my father.
Your father?
Yeah, my father, Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken detective. Oops.
You mean you're not Hercules Porridge?
I am Hercules Porridge. Junior.
Junior!
Look, Pop's been on vacation for the last 6 months. His nerves are shot. He needs the rest, so I'm taking his cases.
You might have said something when I first called.
What difference does it make? One Hercules Porridge is as good as another.
And how many cases have you solved?
Actually, this will be my first case, but don't be too hasty to discharge me.
Do you really think my first impression was correct?
Count on it. Let me have a few words with your husband. That'll clear things up.
He's not here yet. Jeeves?
He went outside with the pizza box.
Oh, what am I thinking of, the poor man? He might wander off. He's looking for the freezer. He has no sense of direction. Jeeves? Jeeves! Come back, Jeeves. You've gone the wrong way again.
Come on, darn wastebasket.
What a bizarre person.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I got my foot stuck.
So I see. You, I take it, are Mr. Russell. We weren't expecting you until morning.
You wouldn't happen to have a shoehorn handy by any chance?
Come with me. I'll see what I can do.
You're on.
To the lights.
What do you think's happened? They've gone out?
They'll be back on. It's Lorraine.
This old house is such a nuisance. Where's Jeeves?
Who knows?
Who cares?
Anybody got a flashlight?
That's an intelligent suggestion. Who are you?
This is Mr. Russell.
Penny's husband. We've been expecting you.
Here's a flashlight.
For goodness sake, use it.
Will do.
Where's the fuse box?
In the basement.
Then why are we here?
Whoa! Looks like we've got an uninvited guest.
Yes, but who is it?
He didn't make a reservation.
The lights. That's better.
You there. Who are you?
Why doesn't he answer?
What's the matter with him?
Hold the wastebasket.
The wastebasket? What do I want with the wastebasket?
Poor Jeeves. He's really lost this time. I think we ought to organize a search party.
We have more important things to worry about.
Like what?
This corpse is dead.
Dad!
And unless my instincts stink, he's been murdered.
Murdered? Calm yourself, my dear.
You don't understand. That man in the chair? He's my husband.
Husband?
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Don't you think I'd know my own husband?
Then who are you?
Hercules Porridge.
Hercules Porridge? Why, I know you anywhere. Except you don't look like you.
Oh, no need to fear. Hercules Porridge is back on the case.
Back on the case? What do you mean back on the case? What case?
Murder at Crimson House. What next? There's a killer in our midst who has struck with an iron fist. We may all be on his list. I have a hunch this man or woman is upset and awfully mad. 5 will get you 10. This was an inside job. All I want to know is, who done it? Who done it? What vile, wicked villain could commit this awful crime? Who done it? Who done it? We've got to keep our heads and stick together all the time.
What terrible misfortune has befallen us tonight?
This weather and this house are giving me an awful fright.
It's an omen, it's a warning.
Madam, it's all in your head.
One by one, will hunt us down until we all are dead.
Dead, dead. That's a bunch of malarkey. We just gotta keep our wits about us. That's all.
Who done it? Who done it? We hate to seem upset, but there's a killer on the loose. Who done it? Who done it?
What do you suggest? I know, let's ask him for a truce.
If we don't get out right now, there'll surely be a price to pay.
Never should have called I see a person this one's eye. In another moment, we will almost surely die.
Die, die.
Who done it? Who done it? One vile, wicked villain could commit this awful crime. Who done it? Who done it?
You'll always stay put in, no one dare get out of line.
I've got a funny feeling that we're running out of time.
Who done it? Yosei, he was supposed to arrive this morning. Yosei called up yesterday and said he was changing his plans. He'd arrive a day early.
That's right. Is it important?
Everything's important on a case like this.
Poor Mrs. Russell. So young, so tragic. Oh, yes? What is it, Shirley?
Who's Shirley?
The maid.
Oh, better write that down. Maid's name is Shirley.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Can you tell me where to find Mr. Palegrave?
You mean Mark?
Yes, Mark Palegrave. He's a guest here, isn't he?
Oh, certainly. He's been here for months. I'm Rebecca Fitzwilliam. I own Crimson House.
You a friend of Mr. Palegrave?
I am.
Friday a.m. Visitor here to see one Mark Palegrave. Not bad looking. What's your name, sugar?
Whatever my name is, it isn't sugar. Who is this?
Hercules Porridge.
Porridge? You mean like cream of wheat?
He is the famous Hoboken detective.
Never heard of him.
Never?
Neither had I. Until the unfortunate event.
What unfortunate event?
Oh, you haven't heard? The news is all over the neighborhood.
He was sitting in that chair.
Mark Palegrave?
The deceased.
Mark Palegrave is deceased?
Murdered, most likely.
Murdered? Oh, this is terrible news. I better sit down.
No, not there! I may want to dust for fingerprints.
What a night.
Not a breath left in him.
Oh, this is horrible. Oh.
What luck, Mrs. Fitzwilliam. I've trapped a spider mite and a mealybug. Both look like rare specimens to me.
Not as rare as you, Mr. Palegrave.
You're alive?
Of course I'm alive. What are you doing here, Bridget? Would you like to see a spider mite?
No, I would not like to see a spider mite. These people told me you were dead. They said you were most likely murdered.
Murdered? Me? I?
You misunderstood, my dear.
The corpus delectable was not Mr. Palegrave.
I can see that for myself.
It was Penny's husband. Miss Moriarty used to work for me.
How nice.
Is there someplace we could talk in private?
How about the garden? We can talk while I trap bugs.
Sounds romantic.
Idiot!
No one's ever died in this room before.
What can I say? Win some, lose some. Tell me about your, hotel.
Oh, Crimson House is a cross between a boarding house and a wayside inn.
No,
Which was-
that's not what I mean. Why is it called Crimson House? The house is blue.
Oh, when you look up from the bottom of the hill, the house looks red.
Oh, I get it. It's an optical delusion.
I'm not sure I understand, Mr. Porridge. You were here before any murder took place. Who hired you?
Sorry. Confidential. Tell me, how long has the cook been with you?
Why do you ask?
Her bacon tastes like the inside of an old tennis shoe. Instead of toast, I got a carrot stick, and the coffee was so weak it wouldn't even stain my trench coat.
I shall overlook your complaints, since you're not a paying guest. I suspect it was Mrs. Russell who hired you.
That wouldn't make much sense, would it?
Why not?
I was here before the corpus delectable showed up.
She might have hired you for some other reason.
You're a fast thinker. You ought to write mysteries.
You're confusing me with Anguish Crispy. If anyone will be able to solve what's happened, it'll be Miss Crispy.
Thanks. I appreciate your confidence in me.
Yes? What is it?
You, Miss Rebecca Fitzwallace?
There's no one here by that name.
Who are you?
I am Mrs. Rebecca Fitzwilliam.
And Fitzwilliam, Fitzwallace, what's the difference?
They're spelled differently.
Who are you?
Hercules Porridge.
The famous Hoboken detective?
The same.
Who are you trying to kid? You don't look anything like Porridge. Why, you're young enough to be his son.
I am his son. I'm Junior.
It won't be easy living up to a name like Porridge.
What?
This isn't getting us anywhere. Who are you?
I am Detective Earhart, City Police. This here is Officer Mulligan, my partner.
And Detective Earhart is my partner.
Won't you have a seat, Detective Airhead?
The name's Earhart. Detective Earhart, not Airhead.
Detective Earhart gets very upset when citizens call him Airhead.
I'm not surprised.
I will sit. It's been a tough morning.
No, not there!
Hercules Porridge might want to dust for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Why would you want to do that, Porridge?
My gut feeling tells me Leon Russell was murdered.
You private detectives all think the same. We have a perfectly ordinary case of heart failure, and you want to turn it into some kind of murder. What a meatball.
You said it, Earhart. What a meatball.
Is that what it was? Heart failure?
That's my guess.
Wait, then why are you and Officer Mulligan here?
It's all routine.
I would like to speak with Miss Russell.
Jeeves?
Yes, Miss Fizzlestick.
Fitzwilliam, Jeeves. Fitzwilliam.
Forgive me.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs and get Mrs. Russell upstairs.
Upstairs. At once, madam.
I take it he works here?
He gets lost here is what you mean.
He's the butler.
You won't get much out of him, Earhart. His mind is like a cobweb.
Hello in there! What? Oh!
Who is that?
I'm afraid that could be my neighbor.
It's some old geezer with a rifle.
Whoa!
I'd better explain. My neighbor is Colonel Chutney. He thinks it's 1880. He thinks he's in England. He's eccentric. He can get nervous. Please don't aggravate him.
Gotcha.
Neighbor is Colonel Chutney, a nutcase.
Hi ho, one and all! A fine day for a constitutional, eh? Nothing like a brisk walk for one's health. Good Queen Victoria, bless her, advocates exercise for the liver.
And onions.
I'm afraid you've come at a bad time, Colonel.
Bad time? What on earth are you talking about, old girl?
A gentleman died in this house last evening.
Shot down by some treacherous bandit, no doubt. The hills are full of them. The swine!
You'd better underline nutcase.
In red pencil.
It's been a good hunt, Rebecca. Look what I brought you for Dindon.
What is it, Colonel?
With the first light, I said to myself, Chutney, out of bed, old boy, shoot something.
You got a license for that rifle?
Don't need one, sir. I'm a retired officer in Her Majesty's Army, Royal Munster Fusiliers. When I squeeze the trigger, I never miss. They call me Hawkeye Chutney. This was sitting on a log in my fish pond, and I said to myself, Chutney, be a good neighbor and bag this bird for Rebecca.
How thoughtful.
What kind of bird is it, Colonel?
I'm not sure, but I'll wager it's tasty.
Jeeves,
Yes, madam.
Colonel Chutney has brought us a chicken.
A chicken, madam.
More like a cuckoo bird.
Take it to cook. Tell her to make me a sandwich. Hold the mayo.
Whatever you say, madam.
We'll have the autopsy report in a few hours. Like I said, someone had a heart attack and croaked. No need to make a federal case out of it.
Nonsense! It was hill bandits, I tell you. They're a bloodthirsty lot. The swine!
Colonel Chutney, please.
Silence, airhead! I'm hereby forming a militia to defeat this brazen enemy. You will all be sworn in. We will henceforth be known as Chutney's Fighting Ragtime Band.
It's Earhart, Chutney, Earhart, and I must protest that
Speak your turn again, airhead, and I'll have your head in subordination. Look out, Parliament, we're coming, marching across that London Bridge. Don't blow one note, you hear them running straight up to the highest ridge. We'll root it into the Tower of London, a rat-tat-tat, that's the old Big Ben. A boom-boom in Westminster Abbey, marching step back home again. Back up the band, root in command. Rat-tat-tat, take stand. A boom-boom boy, it's Chutney's Fighting Ragtime Band. And when all of London is in our grasp, we'll sail to India. We'll march on into old Calcutta, charge right through the Taj Mahal, with the ruler to rat-tat, boom-bam-boom, while the hit tally-ho, bloom and ball. Strike up the band, rooting it in command. Rat-tat-tat, it's close at hand. A boom-boom boy, it's Chutney's Fighting Ragtime Band. boom boom boy, it's chutneys fighting ragtime band. Strike up the band, Rudy toot tooty, I'm in command. Tat tat tat, let's take a stand. A boom boom boy, it's chutneys fighting ragtime band. It's chutneys fighting ragtime band.
No offense, Colonel Mustard, but I've got work to do.
Didn't you tell your butler to take the chicken to the cook?
I did.
Then why is he going to the potting shed?
He'll realize his mistake in time.
Jeeves ain't much when it comes to a road map.
I'll leave at once for the Foreign Office. I shall inform them about the hill bandits. The swine!
You do that, Colonel.
You have nothing to fear, Rebecca. Colonel Hawkeye Chutney is on the case. Attack!
My. That man should not be allowed out without a leash.
There. You'll be all right.
I wish you'd stop babying me.
But you've had a terrible experience.
There's no need to remind me.
That would be Mrs. Russell now.
Good.
Sit here, Mrs. Russell. Here is Detective Earhart and Officer Mulligan.
If you have any questions, I'll do the best I can to answer them.
I appreciate your willingness to cooperate. I'll be brief.
Penny is so brave. She reminds me a lot of a character I played in Where There's a Will, There's a Murder. I played the part of an axe murderess.
The butler has just left the potting shed, but I can see the rubber chicken.
I understand you made the identification. Did your husband have a history of heart problems? I figure your husband came into the room and sat down because he wasn't feeling so hot.
And then he kicked the bucket.
Kicked the bucket?
Kicks the bucket. What a crude thing to say. Ignore that police creature. She has no heart.
What'd I say? Here you go, Penny. I made you a cup of hot tea to make you feel better.
That's kind of you, Miss Crispy, but I couldn't swallow it. Not a drop. All I want to do is go back to my penthouse apartment and forget the terrible event at Crimson House.
Murder ain't easy to drop from memory.
Murder? Who's talking murder?
Why is Junior Porridge here?
I asked for his assistance, or rather, his father's assistance. I no longer have need of his services.
Well, in that case, Hercules, pack your duds and get lost. You private detectives only water the mud.
Water the mud. What a colorful way of turning a phrase.
I have no duds to pack.
Anything else, Detective Earhart?
I want you to stick around until the autopsy report comes in.
I understand.
He's gone back into the potting shed.
I'm never wrong about my guts, and my guts smell moida.
I want you out of this house, and I want you out now.
Boys, hey, rude.
Delivery! Where do you want it?
Not again.
This time, it's a box of chocolates. Imported all the way from Pennsylvania.
Oh dear. No telling what you'll deliver next. Go to the kitchen, give it to Cook. She'll know what to do. Oh, and close your door on the way out. We're busy here.
Will do, though I might as well just move in.
It's my butler. He keeps ordering these things. He orders and forgets.
Good news. He's found the chicken.
If you'll excuse me.
She's holding up magnificently. Such courage, such bravado. I wonder if she'd like to borrow one of my black veils. It's a shame Dr. Throwback is no longer in practice.
Who's Dr. Throwback?
I told you to get lost. I'll ask the questions. Who's Dr. Throwback?
A psychiatrist.
Yes, well, Faye, you know, the last thing Mrs. Russell needs is a psychiatrist.
Okay, aren't you even going to dust for fingerprints at least?
That does it. Mulligan.
Sir,
Take Mr. Porridge here to the front door and kick him out.
All right, I get it. I'm going. My guts are never wrong.
If you don't get out of here, your guts are gonna be spilled. Detective Earhart has a short temper.
It's getting shorter.
What do cops know?
I won't trouble you folks any longer. Have a nice day.
Detective Airhead.
It's not. Oh, forget it.
Watch out, Airhead! It's a flying chicken!
Here's your sandwich meat.
I hope there'll be a funeral for Mr. Russell. I'm so fond of funerals.
That was a stupid thing to do. Mentioning the name of Dr. Throwback?
I didn't mean to. It just sort of slipped out.
It's almost noon, Faye. Do you have your rent money?
I'll have it, never fear.
And what about you, English? Do you have your rent money?
don't I always? $1,000 a week for rent.
A fair price for a stay at Crimson House.
My checkbook's in the dining room.
Come along, Faye. We'll have a cup of tea and a nice chat like old friends. Oh, and bring the chicken.
We're such good friends, but make sure you bring the chicken.
One of these days, there'll be a murder in this house.
Don't say that. She'll hear you.
Ugh.
You won't get away with this.
Want to bet?
You're a crook. That's what you are.
Then I've come to the right place, haven't I? Crimson House. Besides, who are you to talk?
Keep your voice down.
Don't give me any orders.
I always thought you were a nice secretary.
I am a nice secretary. I'm a nice secretary who knows what she's doing and knows what she wants.
I shouldn't be upset like this. I'm not well.
You don't fool me. I know exactly what you're planning. Once your father discovers you've embezzled over $1 million from the family business, you plan to fake a nervous breakdown.
You're a crook. That's what you are.
That's why you wear this ridiculous clothing, so people will think you've gone mad. I can help you, Mark.
How?
I'm in charge of the accounting department now. I could juggle the books, and no one will be any the wiser. You've hidden the money, haven't you?
Have I?
I want to share. A big share.
And if I don't agree,
I'll inform the police.
you wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't I? Think of it. The shame, the scandal, the publicity. You'll be ruined. Ruined!
To think that I'm the one who hired you. I created a Frankenstein monster. Yes, that's what I've done. I hired the one person who could destroy me. Oh, what am I going to do?
Who screamed?
Who is that? I don't know who it is, but he's wearing one of my lampshades.
It's Hercules Porridge.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but this corpse is dead.
Dead? Another one? Are you positive?
There's a poison dot sticking out of her neck. I know that poison.
What is it?
It comes from the Amazon. This dot was dipped in venomous orchid juice.
Orchid juice?
It's like a page torn from Crime After Crime or Who Murdered Herbert Fish.
You're wrong, Miss Crispy. It's like a page torn from life. Or in this case, a page torn from murder. The question is not who murdered Herbert Fish, but who murdered Bridget Moriarty.
Who is Bridget Moriarty? Who done it?
Wasn't the butler? You had seen a runaway chicken.
Who done it? Who done it? What vile, wicked villain could commit this awful crime? Who done it? Who done it? We gotta keep our heads and stick together all the time.
What terrible misfortune has befallen us tonight?
This weather and this house are giving me an awful fright.
We never should have come. I'd like to kiss this place goodbye.
If we stay another moment, we will almost surely die. Die, die. Who done it? Who done it? We shouldn't have to be here. It's an omen, it's a sign. Who done it? Who done it?
You'll only say, put it, no one dare get out of line.
I've got a funny feeling that we're running out of time. Who done it?
As I said before, I don't know who did it, but you know it wasn't the butler.
You are not under suspicion, Jeeves.
Thank you, sir.
But the rest of you are.
What if there's no real killer at all?
No real killer? What are you talking about?
I mean, what if the killer is some animal or beast or something?
Oh, come on. Get serious. We have had some strange happenings in this house.
In my books, I refer to it as the crafty creature killer caper.
The crafty creature caper?
Oh my, I believe it's going to be a dark and stormy night.
On a dark and stormy night, when the moon is full and the stars are bright, there's a madman on the prowl. When the owl hoots and the lone wolf howls on a dark and stormy night. When the rain is cold and the wind is right, there's an odor in the air, like a musty crypt in a movie script, like the foul stench of death. You can hardly catch your breath, and you suddenly scream with fright, as your hair turns white on a dark and stormy night.
Alright, folks, let's not let our imaginations get carried away.
Carried away? I'll have you know, sir, there are 2 dead people in this house, and the only thing that will get carried away is me, like some crafty creature killer.
Oh, brother.
Who will live till morn? Who will surely die? It's surely stalking both you and I. When the raven flies and the black cat cries, and the beast with evil in its eyes, and we all might die on a dark and stormy night. On a dark and stormy night, while we sit in fear by the candlelight, there's a killer beast about, and it hides and waits while we cry and shout. On a dark and stormy night, when the fog is thick and the bats take flight, comes a scratching at the door. When the church bell tolls and the thunder rolls and it's plotting our demise, we can never close our eyes, and you suddenly feel its hold as your blood runs cold on a dark and stormy night. Voices in the dark, shadows passing by. It surely comes for both you and I. When the raven flies flies and the black cat cries, comes a beast with evil in its eyes, and we all might die in a dark and stormy night. On a dark and stormy night. On a dark and stormy night. On a dark and stormy night.
Come with me for an interrogation. Come along now, all of you.
I'll get the telephone. Crimson House, G's the butler speaking. How may I be of service? Hello? Speak up, please. I can't hear you. Hello? Anyone on the other end? Must have been a wrong number. I'd better go spray the kitchen for white flies and roaches.
This is the chance of a lifetime. Imagine murder! Miss, can you tell us where they found the body?
That's a nice garden. Just the sort of place to bury a body?
Gruesome thought.
We don't want to trouble anyone. Maybe she doesn't hear so well.
Aha! Don't tell me. Let me guess. Reporters.
Student reporters. We're from Mount Bank.
Huh?
The college? At the foot of the hill.
We have to come up with something sensational for our journalism class.
And when we heard about a woman killed with a poison dart, we knew this was it.
You have to admit, murder with a poison dart? That's pretty sensational.
How did you guys even get in here?
We who rang the doorbell.
The maid didn't say anything.
Anything wrong?
There was supposed to be a police guard.
Are you a policeman?
Close, but not close enough. I am Hercules Porridge. The famous Hoboken detective? Come on, you had to have heard of Hercules Porridge, right? Doesn't matter. You've heard of me now. When you write up the crime, make sure you focus on Hercules Porridge. No, it's an O, not an A, sweetie. He is colorful, masterful, and determined. Hercules Porridge is always good for circulation.
We'll be happy to feature you in our article, Mr. Porridge.
Feel free to ask me anything about crime and detective work, but make it quick. Even though the maid lets you in, you are not supposed to be here. Keep out of sight.
Who discovered the body?
I discovered the body. I discovered the murder weapon, and I, Hercules Porridge, will discover the murderer or murderess, as the case may be.
Wow, you're a real find.
Boy, are we going to score extra credit?
Wow, it's the outline of the woman's body in white chalk. Gross.
The police always do that when there's a murder.
It turns my blood cold.
Write down your reaction, otherwise you might block it from memory.
It's not a good idea to keep Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken detective, waiting. Don't forget what I told you. You're here on borrowed time. You cannot afford to waste a moment.
Sorry.
And don't touch anything. I may want to dust for fingerprints.
Fingerprints!
Looking for me, my dear?
Looking for you, and hoping I wouldn't find you.
Have you got it?
Every last penny.
Good.
You're the only woman I know who can take blood from a stone.
Huh. How you talk, referring to yourself as a stone.
Blackmail is a dirty game.
I'm not interested in your opinions, only your money. Come with me, I'll write you a receipt.
There's already been one murder in this house. Aren't you afraid there'll be another?
Attack!
What? Who's there? I'm against the wall. Don't nobody move. You're under arrest.
Blasted infernal hell bandits! The swine!
It's you, Colonel Chutney.
Course it's me! Don't I look like me? I got to call the War Office!
You're not supposed to be here, Colonel. The house is off limits. Police procedure when there's a murder.
Silence! War Office! Hawkeye Chutney here. The hill tribes are in rebellion. The bloodshed is awful. Only a short time ago, a poor woman was ambushed and destroyed with a poisonous dart. Probably pygmies. Send in the troops. Send in the heavy artillery. And don't forget, hot tea and jelly donuts. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Drat! We've been cut off! They've cut the wires, the swine! Colonel Chutney here. Hawkeye Chutney. Is anybody there? Could you speak up, please? I can't seem to get you.
No, Colonel. It was the doorbell you heard, not the telephone.
Eh?
It was the doorbell.
Well, why didn't you say so? Blasted inefficiency. That's what's wrong with the army these days. No discipline. None at all.
Bad news for Mrs. Fitzwilliam.
Not another body.
Oh, good heavens, no.
The cook. She's quit.
That's good news.
But she has a new job. She's working at McDonald's. Your loss is McDonald's loss.
Deserted, eh? She should be shot! Put up against the wall and shot! The traitorous swine! Good show! Headquarters has sent Florence Nightingale. Welcome, Miss Nightingale. Welcome.
I'm not Florence Nightingale. No, none.
10-10. I am Colonel Chutney. Have you brought supplies?
Supplies?
Bandages, iodine, jelly donuts.
Ah, I see. That's in the belfry. No, I have not brought supplies.
Drat! One more obstacle in the path of victory. No matter. Come along, lads. We'll fight the battle without medical supplies and jelly donuts. And we'll win! Attack!
There he goes again. I hope he doesn't trip and break anything.
Last week, he broke the bird bath. I suppose you're here with the police department?
None. I work for the Helping Hands Nurses Registry. Who was that cook?
His name is Colonel Chutney.
He must be my new patient.
He doesn't reside here. He's the neighbor.
Then he is not my patient. I will have to go to the registry. I've lost the slip of paper with my patient's name written down.
There's the telephone.
I will call.
I suppose it's Mrs. Russell who she's here for.
The poor dear. She's obviously not as strong as we all thought.
It's a sad case.
Bob!
Something wrong?
It was the answering service. I am made of flesh and blood. I refuse to talk to a service.
Do you have a name, miss?
Everybody has a name.
Yeah, I know. But what is yours?
I am Nurse Payne. And please, no jokes.
Mulligan!
Oh, that's him.
Who?
My superior, Detective Earhart.
Mulligan!
Sir?
Didn't I give you strict orders to stand at the front door
Yes, sir.
so that no one would come in and no one would go out?
Yes, sir.
Then what are you doing here? What?
It was Colonel Chutney.
What about him?
He came in to use the telephone and I had to throw him out.
That's different. I have a patrol car sitting across the street. But if I catch anyone in here who shouldn't be, I'm going to arrest them.
Any news, Airhead?
I'll make this easy for you. Don't call me Airhead and don't call me Earhart. Just call me Defective. I mean Detective. Get the others in here.
Like who?
Like the suspects. That's like who? I want Miss Strange, Miss Russell, Mark Palgrave, Jeeves, and Mitch Fitzwilliam in here now.
I'm going.
I think I'm losing my mind. That's it. That's why everything's going black. I'm mad. Mad!
The boy is not well.
I can't remember anything I've done. I have no past. Who am I?
He's got magnesia.
There, you will be okay. I will prepare a strong sedative.
Who are you?
Nurse Payne.
They're coming. Miss Fitzwilliam and Miss Strange.
I said all of them.
We'll find Mrs. Russell upstairs.
Move!
I'm going.
Someone has moved the kitchen.
Sit down, Jeeves. I have a few questions.
Of course, sir.
He gets worse and worse.
You wanted to see us, Detective Airhead.
Park it. I've got some questions.
I only wish Dr. Throwback were here.
Who?
Dr. Throwback?
Oh, yeah. The foot doctor.
Dr. Throwback wasn't a foot doctor.
I thought you said he was a podiatrist.
I said he was a psychiatrist.
Ow!
Officer Mulligan said you wanted to see me, Detective?
Sit down. I have some questions. Where's that Jeeves character? Someone ought to put a bell around his neck. Everybody nice and comfy?
Now that you mention it, I'd rather sit there.
And I'd rather sit there. And I prefer to sit at the desk.
I have no objection if you wish to change.
Let's.
Whoa, what is this? What's going on?
It's like a game of musical chairs, Airhead. Airhead, make that air hot.
Everyone back where you were. I can't have people moving around when I'm trying to think. Gets too confusing. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Moriarty dame. You said she worked for you, Mr. Palgrave?
Who are you? Who am I? Who are they?
A classic case of blocking out the past. I've seen it before.
You mean he's lost his memory.
Yeah, such a soul.
I don't believe it. What kind of funny farm is this place? As if that G's and that Colonel Mustard weren't bad enough.
What kind of funny farm is this? What kind of funny farm is this? We've got every kind of fruitcake under one big roof. Stick around if you should need more proof. We got a man who claims he's English in Her Majesty's Royal Court, and he thinks it's 1880 and the British crown's at war.
We got a young man with amnesia that likes to play with bugs, and there's a lady of the mansion who's looking awfully smug.
What kind of funny farm is this? What kind of funny farm is this? We've got every kind of nutcase in between these walls, and a crazy killer roaming round the halls.
We got a bubble who is senile, the man has lost his way, and there's a weird eccentric actress who thinks she's Doris Day.
We got a woman who lost her husband, he's lying on a stone, and there's a writer whom I'd wager is from the Twilight Zone. What kind of funny farm is this? What kind of funny farm is this? We've got every kind of dimwit giving us a pain, and I swear this group will drive us both insane.
Can you believe it? They're even singing along with us.
I know. Should I tell them not to do that?
Nah, let's just ignore them. Maybe they'll stop.
I've never seen such losers. I just can't believe my eyes. And I know each one would surely win the Nobel Prize.
Hey, I've got to tell you truly, I'm getting mighty miffed. 'Cause along with all these ding-dongs, we've got 2 dead stiffs. What kind of funny farm is this? What kind of funny farm is this? I know in this profession, it's always hit or miss, but tell me what kind of funny farm is this? What kind of funny farm is this?
That must be for Colonel Chutney, the War Office.
Won't you clam up? I told the coroner he could reach me here.
Hello? Detective Rodhart here. Yes. My. Oh. That is more than interesting. Never jump to conclusions. You are so right, Doctor. I'll get in on it right away. Thank you for your time. I have startling news. That was the coroner's office.
So we gathered.
I have hard news for you, Miss Russell.
Not more dreadful news.
It's about your husband. It seems it wasn't heart failure after all.
What?
Not heart failure.
Was it murder?
Yes, it was murder.
Murder? My poor Leon.
Who am I?
Was it poison? Was it
Orchid juice?
Yes, it was poison. But it wasn't orchid juice.
What was it?
I'll ask the questions if you don't mind. Everyone wants to be a detective. Everyone wants to be a gumshoe.
What's going on, Shua?
The coroner said Mr. Russell had enough whitefly bug spray in his tummy to wipe out buffalo.
Bug spray?
Looking for something?
Maybe he is my patient.
Get up.
Hi.
I thought I tossed you out, Junior.
You've got to listen to me, Earhart. I can be a big help.
Whatever do you mean by creeping about on my oriental carpet?
Look what I've got, Airhead.
What am I supposed to do with this? Say, this isn't poison ivy, is it?
No.
Hey!
Look. Look at what I picked up off the floor.
What is it?
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs?
Don't you get it? Jeeves told me. Someone stole a loaf of French bread.
Is that a fact?
I don't get it.
Likewise.
They were by the first corpse's chair. Come on.
Poor Leon.
Zara, perhaps she is my patient.
I'm the patient. I'm not well.
You've got to listen to me, Earhart.
I think porridge here is your patient. Breadcrumbs? Did you bring a straitjacket?
I know it sounds crazy, but it was Penny's husband!
What? Where did you see him?
He went straight for the front door! What?
I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
Leon Russell? And let him go! First he's dead and then he's not!
What can this mean?
Don't anybody move! I'll be right back! Run! Where? Recognize! Who is that? There's a madman up there! He's got a rifle! He's going to use it!
I chased them from the garden!
It's a mad turtle! He's got a rifle! He's going to fire!
You have nothing to fear! Colonel Hawkeye certainly is on the attack!
A 2 king-size pie of pizza's here.
Don't move, you swine!
Trust me, Mulligan. I know what I'm doing.
I never should have let you talk me into this.
Stop worrying. You'll get a promotion.
I only agreed to help you because of Detective Earhart. Unless this baffling case is solved, it's going to look bad on his record.
I wonder how Earhart's doing. He didn't look too good to me.
Colonel Chutney got him in the arm and in the foot. A bullet grazed his forehead, too. It's Detective Earhart's dignity that's been outraged. Brought down by a genuine nutcase who thinks he's fighting bandits in the hills of old India.
Like I say, it's a weird case.
Really weird. I'm supposed to be in charge until they send another detective.
Stop worrying, I tell you.
I know. I've got to trust you.
What a night, what a night. Another storm, flickering lights and shadows.
Keep out of sight till I need you.
Whatever you say, I hope I know what I'm doing.
Still here, I see, Mr. Porridge.
Obviously, Detective Earhart has left me in charge.
That's preposterous. Besides, last time I saw Airhead, he was in no condition to tell anyone anything.
Sit here, Mrs. Fitzwilliam. I expect the others any minute.
I suppose it's best to humor you.
You wish to see me?
I am about to solve the mysterious murders at Crimson House.
Is this some kind of hideous joke?
You'll find out. Sit.
Better do as he says, Miss Strange. It might be amusing.
Thank you.
So wonder that police creature wasn't killed.
Luckily, the Colonel's a terrible shot.
Let's be grateful for small favors.
Oh, another book, my dear.
I've got to keep my mind occupied.
If the grieving widow would take a seat.
I'd rather sit somewhere else.
That's where her husband died, Mr. Porridge.
Oh, it, slipped my mind. How about this chair?
Fine.
I'm here. Do you mind telling me what this is all about?
Hercules Porridge is going to solve the mysterious murders at Crimson House.
How exciting!
Trust me.
If I don't get one or two bestsellers out of all this, my name isn't Maud Clunk. Maud
Clunk?
Maud Clunk?
Anguish Crispy is my pen name. I don't think I could sell very many books with a name like Clunk. Do you?
I wouldn't know. I'm glad to see everyone here is so affected by these murders. The sorrow is, overpowering.
When do you solve the case, Mr. Porridge?
The sooner you sit, the faster I solve.
Delicious! Murder delicious.
That's one of your titles, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now, Mr. Pelgrave, there's nothing to fear.
Why do you keep calling me Mr. Pelgrave? Who's Mr. Pelgrave?
One more piece to the puzzle. Please, Mr. Palgrave.
The last man says, Herr Pelgrave.
Why do everybody keep calling me Mr. Pelgrave?
You think about that. All here? Good.
Cook isn't here.
Forget about the cook.
But she's at McDonald's!
It's not easy to forget about the cook we've all had for food.
Jeeves isn't here.
I don't worry about Jeeves. He'll show up sooner or later.
True.
Now watch. You're about to witness a master detective at work.
He isn't the famous Hoboken detective. He's the son.
Like father, like son.
There's a mole on my kneecap.
Knit one pearl two.
Let's get back on track.
Track? What track?
Bunch of coconuts. I know why Bridget Moriarty was murdered.
Indeed.
Remember, that was me in the lampshade. I heard an interesting discussion between Mark Palgrave and the dead Miss Moriarty.
It's not polite to listen to other people's conversations.
So I'm rude. Bridget Moriarty knew Palgrave embezzled $1 million. Unless he paid her off, she was going straight to the police.
Who am I? Where am I?
This Magnesiac is phony. He hopes it'll save him from prison.
Then he is not my patient?
Afraid not, Payne. I have a motive. I have a crime. I'll never go back to my old job at the 5 and Dime. I'm Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye. I heard an interesting conversation between Faye Strange and Rebecca Fitzwilliam. You were blackmailing Miss Strange. As a matter of fact, I think everyone in this house was involved in blackmail.
How can you say that?
It's as plain as the nose on your face. Why would guests pay hundreds of dollars each week to stay in a dump with bad food and no TV? I'll tell you why. Because they weren't paying rent. They were paying blackmail.
He knows! He knows!
Shut up, Faye!
What difference does it make? I have no more money! We were all patients of Dr. Throwback before Rebecca got a hold of his files. She knows all of our intimate secrets and indiscretions.
The cat's out of the bag, so let's make it meow. Faye is telling the truth. Rebecca is a blackmailer.
Yes! I've got some victims. I've got a clue. I'm not just another worthless penny antique gumshoe. I'm Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye.
I was never a patient of Dr. Throwback.
Your husband was.
Which brings up another point. The breadcrumbs.
Not breadcrumbs again.
Jeeves told me he saw some bum in the house making off with the chow.
There's never been a dog in this house, chow or any other breed.
I was speaking of food. French bread, to be precise. Okay, Mulligan, bring him in.
It's him! I was right.
He made a big mistake. He came back for his wife, and I caught him.
I helped.
I've got a body, I don't mean me. Some live dead bodies, and maybe now they will see. I'm Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye.
Then who was the dead man?
I told you it wouldn't work. Better confess.
It's true. I was a patient of Dr. Throwback. Rebecca Fitzwilliam said I had to live here so she could watch me, so she could blackmail me. When I was coming into that house last night, I saw a bum stagger into the garden, gulping on a bottle of soda pop. He dropped dead. I got a good look at him. He looked just like me.
When I went after Jeeves, I saw Leon and the dead man. Leon told me everything.
The idea came to me real fast. I swapped clothes with the bum and put his body in the house.
I would identify the body.
Then Penny and I would drop from sight.
Mrs. Fitzwilliam would think my husband was dead, and he'd be free.
Which explains the breadcrumbs by the chair. Mr. Russell here, a successful TV expletive, wouldn't be walking around scattering breadcrumbs, would he? No. Ipso facto, the corpus delectable had to be someone else. Most likely, a slob. Ergo, the bum! No need to worry, I'm on your side. It's in the bag and honey, you'll be glad when you confide. And Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye.
I need an aspirin, it hurts to blink.
You need to keep it quiet, people, and let me think.
We know you're Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye.
I'm Hercules Porridge.
The man belongs to storage. It's Hercules Porridge, the famous Hoboken private eye. The Hoboken private eye. The Hoboken private eye.
That's me.
Brilliant!
Thanks.
Except for one thing.
I'm listening.
You think you're so smart.
I wouldn't! I did it. I'm the guilty one. Look. No, brother. I've been murdered. I'm blackmailed. No.
How was I?
What?
I know you're casting a new mystery play, and I know there's a partner for a German.
Young lady, do you mean to tell me that you're here auditioning for a role in my new play?
I think she showed initiative.
This is only a toy. That's it.
Enough!
I'm not taking the blame for any of this. You all think I'm the blackmailer. I'm not. I'm only working for the blackmailer. I work for Dr. Throwback. He's the criminal mind.
He disappeared. Maybe dead.
Not so. He's alive. Throwback lives.
Where is he?
That's my rogue chicken.
Catch.
Is Jeeves Dr. Throwback?
Nah, but he did put the bug spray inside of the soda pop bottle. Naturally, he didn't think anyone would drink from it.
I always spray from a soda pop bottle.
Okay, let me get this straight. You are not the blackmailer?
She already told you. She works for Dr. Throwback.
Then where?
Who is this mysterious Dr. Throwback?
Allow me to answer that.
You?
I am Dr. Throwback.
You!
How did you get out of jail?
I put up bail. I know it's hard to believe, but I am not a villain. I'm innocent. My assistant got hold of my files and decided to blackmail my patients. If I didn't do exactly as she demanded, she would reveal my secret to the world.
What secret?
I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm a podiatrist who masqueraded as a psychiatrist.
You're a foot doctor? Airhead was right.
Rubbish. You don't look anything like you.
Not a bit.
I gave myself a facelift. I'm clever about things like that. I thought I could drop from sight. My assistant was too smart for me and demanded I keep watch on Crimson House. She said if I pretended to be an eccentric, no one would pay any attention to me.
You made me do the dirty work so that no one would suspect you?
What choice did I have? The money you gave me, I gave to my former assistant.
Do I get the part?
Would you please be quiet? This is serious business.
Who is this mysterious assistant?
Pizza, where do you want it?
There is no such outfit as speedy delivery service. Don't quiver, we deliver, day or night.
How do you know?
The delivery person never collected any payment for the box of chocolates, which aroused my suspicions, so I looked it up. Jace was telling the truth when he said he never ordered anything.
Delivery! How you folks tonight? Is anything wrong? Why are you all staring at me? What did I do?
You want to know what you did?
Yeah, what did I do?
The bum died from bug spray, but you murdered Bridget Moriarty.
You're bonkers. I don't know what you're driving at. Did you say anything?
The game's up. Hercules Porridge knows everything.
You mean everything?
Everything.
You're gonna pay for this. The world will soon know the famous Dr. Throwback was a crummy foot doctor. Sure, I murdered that Bridget Moriarty. She was trying to get money out of Palegrave for herself, cutting in on my racket. And a sweet racket it was, too.
Until it went sour.
You! You heard me!
You're under arrest! My gun! It's stuck in its holster!
Whoa!
You try anything and the little old lady gets it!
Little old lady, who?
I didn't know you could yodel!
Remember what I said!
Bingo!
She's out cold. What did you put in that hypo?
Knockout drops! When I live apart, I live it down to the smallest detail. I'll make the arrest. Hercules Porridge has solved another case.
I have? Yes, I have. Hoboken's Pride, that's me.
We're free! No more blackmail!
Yes!
Detective Ahot! Oh, poor man! He's awful!
Never mind about me. I'm back on the case, and you're all under suspicion.
Do like that.
gone straight too far from the light. Mischief, mischief, who will misbehave? One wrong step could send you to the grave. Murder, murder, what are we to do? Who will be next to you or you? Mischief, mischief, everyone's a mark. Best not wander after dark. Scheming, plotting, speaking all about. Looking in the shadows, waiting to come out. Cunning as a leopard, quiet as a mouse. Sometime in the night there'll be a murder at Crimson House. Murder, murder, everyone is cursed. One more soul to quench his thirst. Mischief, mischief, who is on its plate? One wrong move could seal your fate. Murder, murder, who will be the next? Legend says this house is hexed. Mischief, mischief, hiding in our midst. Who will turn up on its list?
Creeping, crawling when you are asleep, running in the halls and never makes a peep.
Villainous rascal, violent louse. Sometime in the night there'll be a murder